You should not go broke trying to live a soft life, because broke equals hard. So you may have seen hashtag soft life somewhere on your timeline. And as somebody who considers themselves a soft life brand ambassador, I wanted to come and talk about the true hard work that goes behind living a soft life, because I don't want you to be bamboozled, but also I want you to live your best life, sis. So let's get into it. Hello, beautiful people. I hope that you're all doing well. If you are new around here, my name is Courtney Daniella. Welcome to the party. Subscribe so you can join the crew and never miss a video from me. But if you are returning around here, girl, I know, sis, I know. It has been a while since I posted a video and I really do apologize. And your girl has been living her absolute best life. And I didn't forget about you. You have so much content coming your way. I'm talking vlogs, travel vlogs, multiple travel vlogs, okay? But also just some wisdom and some life lessons which I've been learning along the way. But I've just been trying to really double down on purpose and discovering myself and putting myself in new situations which allow me to discover myself. But that's not what this video is about. Today we are going to be talking about soft life. I feel like I have stepped into my era of living a soft life. I did some videos towards the end of 2021 talking about divesting from toxic hustle culture. And I've really invested in slowing down and detaching my self-worth or my productivity from these ideas of high levels of stress and just struggle. But I feel like soft life, in the way that it is portrayed online, can often look like luxury and true levels of enjoyment, right? However, there is a reality to living a soft life, which everyone in the real world needs to be exposed to, such as the fact that you need to work, you need to make money. Life is not always roses. And I wanted to come and have an honest conversation about that. I saw this amazing tweet by Lamide Elizabeth. If you do not follow her already, please go and subscribe to her channel. Follow her on Instagram. She is like an inspiring boss babe. She'll get your finances all together. And she put out a tweet just saying, don't let soft life and luxury lifestyle basically make you make some really bad decisions for your own journey, and that take you out of alignment with the vision that you have for your life. I take it as my responsibility to show you the full picture of my journey, because these vlogs, these videos are just snapshots and they're really cool and they're memories that I completely cherish. However, there is a reality to the journey that I am on, which is, how do you make a soft life sustainable? Not just a trend, not just something which sounds nice, but something which actually nourishes and grows you and doesn't leave you depleted. One, productivity needs to be a priority. You don't drive yourself into the ground for it, but if you aren't productive at work, if you're not killing your goals and the things that actually make you money or advance your career or bring you closer to your vision, how are you actually going to live a soft life comfortably? And what I've realized is sometimes you can be living your soft life and it drive you to a little bit of overwhelm and anxiety because you're just doing a bit too much enjoyment. You still have to be responsible when it comes to your responsibilities. You still have to be accountable and you still have to hold yourself accountable to those things. And so one thing I've been trying to prioritize, and I was even talking about it with Renee today. Renee's my best friend, if you don't know, which is actually being productive. And as I have been trying to find new tools which aid with my productivity, I have come across Manganum, and I want to put you on, sis. So Manganum is a browser extension for Chrome, your Chrome browser, and once installed, it gives you like a new tab page and a sidebar which help you to stay productive as you are going about your workday or you're just browsing on the internet. You can do things like add your to-do list and your tasks for the days, any notes that come up during the day, such as call somebody back or text this person, send out invites for XYZ. These are the things that are happening in my life right now. No matter what page you're on, you can add these things which come into your mind onto the sidebar, and it will just help you stay organized and also help you to be reminded of the fact that you are trying to have a productive day. The new tab page has like really inspiring quotes that you can put at the bottom, or the new daily quotes which it shows you, which is really cool. The whole point of Manganum is to turn your browser into a productivity workspace, and it does that for me. Listen, some of the features are very interesting. Like, of course, it has things like time and it shows you really cool display pictures. However, it also shows you not only how old you are, but based on a few, just a rough estimation, how long you may have left on the earth. And as somebody who is focused on intentional and purposeful living, there is nothing that will instill a desire to be productive and to get things done in you like seeing the fact that your time is kind of running out. And I know it sounds daunting the way that I'm describing it, but it is a reality that sits in me that, listen, you don't have forever to do these things, right? Make use of the time that you have, because the time that's passing, you actually won't get it back. But I absolutely love the fact that on the browser, I can sync my calendar, I can add tasks, work notes, I can tick off things and cross off things on my to-do list, which feels absolutely great and you feel so accomplished. But it's also quite customizable. You can tweak around with the way that it looks. And so if you have never heard of Manganum, or you just don't have it installed on your Chrome browser just yet, click the link in my description box, okay? It's free, it's super quick and easy to install and very easy to use. And so click the link in that description box, go and install it and have a happy and productive day. Since using it, it helps me to stay mindful of the fact I have work to do. And once that work is done, I can relax. Once that work is done, I shouldn't feel guilty about relaxing. I shouldn't feel guilty about living my soft life. And so definitely make sure that even though you are living a soft life, you are still being productive in alignment with your goals, in alignment with your vision. Even if you don't feel like your work is that purposeful, it might not be your dream job just yet, do it with diligence, do it with excellence, do it productively so that it can produce the life that you actually want, whether it assists in the long term or short term. The second thing that I would say is a huge part of the hard work that goes into living a soft life is financial education, financial stewardship, and financial planning. Now, I think because of social media and just the way that content works, you want to create imagery that conveys quite a large concept. So that could be, a short video, a TikTok, a picture. And oftentimes these things can look very lavish. And it's the things that grab our attention, the lovely holidays, the swings in Bali, the luxury bags, it's the girls with the champagne at brunch. And it's absolutely amazing. And I love to partake in those. And I want us all to partake in those things, right? However, these things cost money. And as much as soft life can look expensive, it doesn't have to be. The biggest thing here, and it's one of the things my parents often told me, cut your cloth according to your size, live within your means. You should not go broke trying to live a soft life, because broke equals hard, right? Being broke is, I've been there. I've actually lived that, right? Very recently. Being broke is very stressful, and that completely goes against what it is we're trying to achieve in living our soft lives, right? The way you avoid going broke is by living in your means and also having a level of financial education and financial knowledge that makes your lifestyle sustainable. And that also allows you to plan for the life that you want. So that could involve, learning about businesses, passive income, things that if you're going to be working less, right? How are you going to make more money or enough money? And it's not even always about making more. Sometimes it's just about how much is this lifestyle going to cost me and how much do I need to budget for? And so understanding things like, how do I create a budget for myself? How do I save? How can I still invest? How can I build for the future whilst living my soft life now, right? Soft life isn't about passivity, and it isn't just about giving up. It's not just about, I'm going to take my hands off the plow and I'm going to stop working and I'm going to stop doing all of these things. Life still costs money, sis. The light bill still has to be paid. EDF does not care. EDF actually doesn't care that you're living your soft life. Are you going to pay your electricity bill this month? How are you going to do that if you haven't got a financial plan, right? And it's something as simple as, this is how much I have to save in order to quit my job, or, I want to start my business. This is how much it's going to cost me. Your thriving is going to take planning. When it comes to living a soft life, you've got to plan for it. It doesn't have to be expensive though. Like I said, live within your means. And I think this takes us well into our third point, which is you need to determine what soft life looks for you and what your values actually are, right? Soft life doesn't have to be expensive trips. It really doesn't have to be luxury bags. It doesn't have to be quitting your job. It doesn't have to be, cutting everybody out of your life. Living a soft life looks different for every single person. It depends on what is important to you. And this is why you, yes, be inspired by the soft life movement and by people who show you their soft life, but you have to realize that all of that is just inspiration for you to live uniquely and purposefully. And the thing about purpose is it is unique to you. The life you want to live, the life that you're supposed to live, looks different from the life that I want to live and the life that I'm supposed to live. And yours is as valid as mine, right? And so take time to actually learn yourself and to dream for yourself and to think about, what does living a soft life look like for you? For some people, their soft life actually looks like more work, but just working in a different area, right? You have to determine what you value. Does a soft life to you actually look like managing your relationships a little bit better so that you can feel appreciated and you can feel as though you're actually serving people in your life? That could look like you living your best life, your softest life. That joy that it brings you, is it investing in joy? Investing in your health, right? Some of us are living hard lives because our health is all over the place. Is it, investing in going to the GP more often? What does your soft life actually look like for you in alignment with the vision that you have for your life, and also the things that are important to you and the things that you enjoy? And this takes a huge degree of self-awareness, which I would say is point number 4. You need to be self-aware and do the hard work that goes into learning yourself, really reflecting on your past and reflecting on the things that you have learned. When it comes down to it, you could start living your soft life as a cop-out from actually doing some hard work, which you really need to do, right? You may just choose to, I'm just going to quit my job because it's very challenging, it's tiring, but maybe that is the training ground you need to be in at this stage of your life, right? For me, what I've realized is this is the season of my life. You guys will hear me say that word all the time. You've heard me say that word all the time. This is the season of my life to live a soft life, right? However, I would be completely robbing and lying to you guys if I said that even though I've divested from toxic hustle culture, if I told you that those years, those 5-6 years that I had of working really hard to get my degree, working hard to network, working hard in my internships, working hard and some of those sleepless nights when running my business, right? If I didn't do the hard things, I wouldn't be able to do the soft things now, right? And so it would be bad of me, it would be wicked of me to be like, just put everything down and live this season of your life right now when it might not be your season to be soft right now. This may be your season. This season in your life may be the time you build up and set up for a soft life in the future, which may look like doing some of the very hard things. And so an awareness of what season you are in personally is vital for you to live a soft life successfully. Just because everyone is, living soft life, or everyone you may perceive that loads of people are living a soft life and it seems like it's a trend right now, it may not be a trend you need to jump on. It may not need to be the life that you live right now for the sake of your journey, which is unique, right? But also, your journey looks different to other people's because you are starting at a different start point. You may have to confront different things which other people will not have to confront. And that kind of takes me to my 5th and final point. You need to confront mindset issues. Soft life cannot be a cover-up for a mindset issue. If you are lazy, living a soft life isn't gonna breed. It's actually not gonna birth the rewards or the enjoyment that you think it will. Just because you are it will probably be short-term. The enjoyment will probably be short-term. You going on that holiday, you quitting your job, if it's to cover up the fact that you're actually lazy, or you don't have ambition, or you lack discipline, or you're actually just confused. It might not even be a vice. It may be, I don't want to grapple with these hard decisions which I need to make, or these hard things which I need to do. I don't want to be productive. So I'm going to basically pop out and live a soft life, right? Or some of us may be avoiding living a softer life. If you are dealing with a scarcity mentality, if you are dealing with feelings of guilt towards living in not even just abundance, but enough, you need to confront those mindsets. And this is why I feel like soft life is more than just a trend. It is actually a a charge to us to confront how comfortable we are with actually being okay. If you're healed of past trauma, if you repair those relationships, if you actually take time to enjoy and really soak up the joy that is in your life and allow yourself to feel joy, to be fully present, if you kind of live a life that is without struggle, right? Not without challenge, but without struggle. How comfortable are you with that, right? Or some of us may have become addicted to a degree to stress, right? Addicted to the work pace and the work hours, which actually are a danger to our bodies, addicted to struggle love and to people who break our hearts, right? We've become so attached and so familiar with these things which actually harm us that we find it hard to embrace the healthy and to fully conceptualize ourselves or to fully think of ourselves as whole and to think of ourselves as happy, right? We struggle with these ideas. We believe that we might not get to achieve it, we might not deserve it, and it may just be something we're just not ready to fully commit to. And I think those kind of mindsets need to be confronted because it reveals how we truly and what we truly think about ourselves, our self-worth, our self-value, or our lack of confidence, or our lack of belief that our life could be better than where it is right now. But I think it's important to confront these mindsets that you have, and they can be confronted in therapy, in conversations that you have with your loved ones and with your, mentors or people who hold you accountable in different communities like religious circles, online forums. Self-help content is fantastic. Content like this on YouTube is fantastic, but there is nothing like getting professional help. And so if you can invest in yourself, and it may be a part of your soft life journey, definitely invest in therapy. I will leave the link down in the description as well. But take time to do the hard work and do the internal work of confronting your relationship with work, your relationship with anything in your life which is causing you to struggle or feel negative emotions or feel like you are not appreciated, or that is damaging your self-worth and your self-image and your self-esteem, right? It could even be you, right? Taking time to confront, why are you self-sabotaging? All of these mindset things need to be confronted if you're truly going to live a soft life, a life full of joy, a life full of freedom, and a life that is truly purposeful. And so those are some of my thoughts. This was basically just like a little journal entry. Let me know down in the comments if any of these tips kind of hit home for you, but also your thoughts, any advice you have on the hard work that goes into living a soft life. I want to hear from you, and of course go and have a conversation with each other. Keep it respectful, keep it full of love, keep it full of help. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much to Manganem for sponsoring today's video. If you haven't already checked out the description box, hit that link and just install it on your Chrome browser, and I'm telling you that small tool will make a big change in your productivity. I will talk to you very soon, beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay beautiful and stay blessed. Mwah.